Hello, everyone. Welcome back to some more Satisfactory. So, yesterday we started a new gameplay on Xbox here. But before we get into that, please consider hitting that like and that subscribe button so that way we can continue to grow this channel. I'm at 152 subscribers at the moment, and I appreciate every single one of you. And for those that are just watching, I appreciate you as well. But let's just jump into the game, shall we? So we have random nodes turned on. Um, yeah, so it should be good still. Um, we started expanding a bit yesterday, and this is where we ended. So we're gonna continue our playthrough. Oh yeah, we do have a hard drive in here that we can go check. Okay, so alternate for wire and fine concrete. Yeah, no. Let's rescan. Okay, alternate for bolted frames. That's a possibility. Caterium wire, 120 a minute. I think that's the one that I wanted before. But at the moment, let's just wait on that. Alright, let's see here. We have to get some deuterium. And some of that, and yeah. Alright, we were gonna start doing some expansions. Our way up there is over here. Okay, so let's actually take a look at our recipes once. I'm just curious. So, yeah, 30 a minute. Um, where's the Caterium wire one? Unless it's in... Let's see. Caterium or... I apparently don't have Caterium ore yet, so... Or, not ore, but... The other stuff. But yeah, so right now we're making the alternate recipe for screws, which definitely helps because that. Um, I'm also going to bring up another one of these. We're missing cable, so we can't do it yet. But that's probably where we'd end up putting it. Oh. I want to holster you, thank you. Alright. So, let's see what we have here. We need 50, we're at 31. We have that. I know we have this. We just gotta go grab them. That's concrete. That's what we're looking for. So let's grab one more stack. Alright. So we're gonna throw you in there. Yeah, we want to make rods. This should be, there we are. So we need a bunch of cable. It might not hurt to expand our cable stuff too. Off of our wires. As right here's our wires, so we could probably put another thing here to expand that out. I thought I could jump onto that ledge, but apparently I can't. I want to climb you. Thank you. Okay. So, we're gonna grab you. Why is it yellow? What is it clipping on? Oh, the ladder. Because it's kind of hanging off the edge there. Okay. Well, let's just see if that actually gets in the way of our ladder, though. No, it doesn't. Alright. We're gonna make this do iron rods. So we're gonna have to bring more iron up here. So that's a merger. That's our splitter. There it is. Alright, I would need to climb up. Yeah, we're gonna face it this way. Just for now. We're gonna grab you. And I want you... Oh, really? It's backwards? I hate that when they do that. So you are gonna go here, but I want you on as straight. So that way we can... No, don't fall off. Okay. So... I think we're gonna have to add power to this, aren't we? Because we probably won't have enough power to do this. Yeah, we're producing 34. Our max consumption is 77. Our cap is only 70. So that's probably when we're running that. So we should be okay for a little bit. Let's get a couple more of these up here. There we go. And you, I'm out of rods. That's screws? Hold on, you were supposed to be... No, you need to be rods. Thank you. I see it did. Take that back for me, thank you. Okay, we're at 10 rods, which is what we actually need. Okay. And there's our belt. So now we can get the rods to just go straight in. And now we're making rods. Okay. So one thing we're needing to do is to add another power source. I don't want to add too many of these because eventually we're going to convert to coal, which we have coal here. We'll have to transfer a little water in from over there somewhere. Okay, there it is. Let's copy you, and we're missing iron rods again. Imagine that. Can we walk up that? Holy cow, we can. I'm just gonna put them back to back. That's fine. That's fine. We're gonna put a power pole in here, though. Put you there. And a wire is full. You know what we're going to do? We're going to add a pole to this and put it right there. And we can do that then. So we can go ahead and add that. Okay, now we don't have to worry about that for a little bit. Yeah, we are. That's getting low on biofuel. So we're gonna have to craft a little bit of biofuel. Eventually I want to automate a little bit of that, but it doesn't really pay as we will be going to coal sooner rather than later. There we go. Okay. Alright, so you are the one running off of that, so you are off of this. Let's split you in half. Now you're back up to 81. And then these two are sitting okay. Let's split this and give you 18. And give you 18. So they're both up in the 60s, so that's fine. We probably should get a little bit more solid biofuel so that way we can use our chainsaw so we can make some more. And there we go. Last one. There. Okay. So we got trees over here we can cut, and wrong button. We want you. We're gonna aim this way so we can just get all of that in one fellow swoop. Gotta love all the trees falling at once. That's fantastic. All right. Getting a few more, and then we can make a bunch of that. Alright, that should be good enough. I did not want to do that. I wanted to do this so I can holster. No, I said holster. Thank you. I'm gonna need stairs. Okay, so now we want to combine that into biomass. Does not take long to combine the wood into biomass. That's the nice part. The leaves, on the other hand, are a little bit less, so that was actually perfect. We had 3 leaves left, it looks like. Yeah, we're going to make a constructor. I think that's what we need. Let's find out. Solid biofuel. That is perfect. And then what I might do is just grab one of you, which we need rods, so we gotta go upstairs. Perfect. So I don't care that it's going into it like that, that's fine. We're going to do that. And then you to you. 60 a minute. That's not bad, actually. I know I could do Zoop, which actually I probably should. Do 5, because that's what it looks like it is at. I'm gonna do one more section here, just for right now. I'm gonna grab another storage container. And you. There we are. So now, we have solid biofuel. Producing at the moment, anyways. That way this thing does not overflow. So it's making 120 a minute? Or no, it's using 120 a minute. Okay. So this can't even keep up because I think that's 60 a minute on those belts. Yeah, it's only 60 a minute on those belts. So lovely. Which is fine, I guess, because we're actually getting Mark II here in a little bit. What we could do now is go up and grab a bunch of screws and finish making those smart plates, or whatever, not smart plates. We also need to grab those. But we need a bunch. There we go. Alright. Pardon me. So, I'm gonna grab a bunch of that. And we're gonna just crank out at least 25 more. And one more. And there we go. That's good enough. Because we just need to drop that in there. We need to drop those in there, but we're going to wait until we're at the 300 mark. And yeah. So we're going to leave that one off so we can get up there easier. So we got them. What I might do is go grab a slug, which I think there. No, that was a Mercer sphere, or was that a summer sloop? I don't know. Regardless, I do know there was one around here somewhere that we could physically see, but I think we'd have to build to it. But I'd like to increase our production on the rods. I mean, we could always build a secondary thing up there, which might not be a bad idea, to be honest. Alright, let's just go back up. Well, we really don't have room on this side for that because we have our our ladder here. But we can always move our ladder. Well, we have the thing on the other side, so really, we could just do the ladder. There we go. So in order to go up there, we'll either need to put something on this side, which actually might not be a bad idea as well. Well, no, because we have this. So we just gotta go over here. So we'll grab this and zoop that across to there. And one more. We'll make 2. And we're out of concrete, so that's only going to work till right there. That's fine. And we need the reinforced iron plates. We have plenty of screws to do that, so we're going to just drop down and do that quick. So I don't remember how many it needs. I think it was 10 or something, wasn't it? Something like that. We'll just make a few extra just in case. There. Okay. So I'm gonna go ahead. Oh yeah, it's only 2. Build another one of those. And I'm also gonna go ahead and put a splitter here. No, I did not want to do that. I hit the wrong button. I was trying to lock it. I said lock. There's that. And actually, that looks like it's about where it needs to be. Alright. Is it now? Not sure. It's hard to see. Yeah, it's about where it needs to be. Alright, let's build it. And then you to you. The power pole was in the way to be able to show that, I guess. Alright guys, I gotta answer the phone here in a second. Let me put you guys on mute for just a second, sorry. Okay, sorry about that. We are back. Alright, so now, alright, we were gonna do this. What I should do is push that out a little bit. So that way, I can put a merger in. And let's see. I'm gonna put the merger in there. And there. Okay, and we can wire it up. And there's only one more spot left, so we're gonna go ahead and grab concrete, because we don't have concrete. Can we reach it from up here? Probably not. Okay, now we have concrete. Alright, now... Wrong thing, wrong thing. Power pole. Actually, we'll just do it this way. Wire to here. Wire to you. There we go. So now we have double the output. Hopefully that means this will have enough. Get some of that in there. Because we are taking from that, so... Make sure we have what we need. So we're actually at 10 on that, so I can build one more thing of biomass for leaves. And put you in there. Holy moly. I will definitely take all that. That's awesome. Okay, you're doing biomass. Okay, so I want to swap you. Okay. I also want to put you in there. And then put you in there and you in there. And then we're going to put this in there. And take that out and put in you about that much, because then that'll be pretty close to what the other ones have, I think. Yeah, pretty much. Okay, so I don't know why I went in there. We don't have any coupons left. We should go hunting for a few minutes. Let's go hunting and get some DNA. Sir. Sir?
This is a try to Windows and leaving.
There, we got a couple DNAs, and we also have a Mercer sphere.
Harvest. The entity's ripples through temples, our veins nearly touch. It is shy. Notes shall be taken and played.
From a certain perspective, your brain looks like it is processing language, but there is no auditory data. If you are hearing voices that are not mine, this is no cause for concern. It is a common side effect of extreme pressure and stress.
There we go. So, Mr. Mercer, we are going to put you in here. Okay. That's good. Now, we want to make the proteins. Why can't we make the other things? What is going on with that? There it is. That was weird. It was not showing up. Okay. So we can make a couple of tickets if we want to. Or, I think there is a thing that needs... Oh yeah, 5 of them. Do I have 300 already? Oh crap, I do. My bad. Mark II.
Milestone reached. Fixit would like to remind you of your contractual obligation towards efficiency. Recreational use of belts and lifts does not count towards work hours and will put you on the list. Stay efficient, don't disappoint Fixit.
No, I don't want to be put on the list. Oh no. Just kidding, guys. Sir. Sir. Excuse me. You are in my domain. Do I need to murder you? I don't like doing this. I know these things are big and beefy. It takes forever to tenderize them. But he's inside of my machine, and we can't have that. Oh. Even in death, he still is bouncy. Alright, did he drop any protein? I doubt it, but you never know. Alright, please disappear. Because you are really in the way. Okay, he disappeared. I don't like it when they do that. He was inside of my stuff. Literally. Okay. The pod will return soon. We can actually increase stuff as well. We have wrong thing. We want to go in here, and we also need to see, okay, we only can do that. So do we have 50? We only have 25. Okay. But we sure in the heck can make 150 of these. That's easy. That's very easy. Alright, 151. Okay, we have all we need here. Why is my controller shaking so hard right now? Oh, is it because it's storming? Okay, that's cool. Alright, so we got about a minute and a half before we can do anything with that. Okay. Mark II takes those. Okay, so we are going to have problems if we don't start converting things into the other. Which means we need to make an assembler. Which means we need to use 4 of our rotors. Which means we're also going to need more than that now. Okay, so from there all the way through, if we can. Okay. So now let's get our assembler. So we need to do these, which take screws and the other. So really, we're gonna do it this way then. Okay. Let's extend you out. There we go. And let's make our assembler up here. We're gonna put you there, I guess, even though this is not the screws, that's the other, but that's fine. Because we're gonna turn you into this. We're gonna put, unfortunately we gotta do Mark 1s at the moment. Put you there. Now, do we have the whole Well, that's the wall hole. Dang it. I don't want the wall hole. I want the floor hole. I did the wrong one, didn't I? Alright, how much is the floor hole? One. Okay, we can do that. We'll go ahead and put one of you in there. Let's just drop them both in. It's fine. As it slowly makes its way. So we need the floor hole. And you and bye. I'm stuck. Help. There we go. That was weird. I'm gonna put you there. Gonna grab this to there. Awesome. And I think it's coming from that way, so we'll go ahead and build it from that way. Because... no, it's coming from here. Dang it. There we go. So now... we can actually do this to here. I think that's the right one. I hope that's the right one. Yes, it is. And then you to you. So now we can go back up. Oh, this will be so much better once we are able to get our jetpack or anything like that, but... okay, now we need power, so let's get a power pole over here. We'll put it there. Wire to you, and wire to you. Okay. So we're gonna have to add on, so we can add a, whatever you call it, storage container. There we go. So we'll grab one of these. And one of those. And those take a bit, so... it's 5 a minute. Okay. We have a whole 4 more. That's lovely. I mean, it will be nice. We're only making 30 a minute in this, so really we could double the speed. Get a couple slugs put in there. Because we actually are using those, so let's see if we can find a quick slug or two. I did try to do that earlier. There he is. He's up there. We're gonna have to build to it. Hopefully that's not the gas one. It is the gas one. Okay, I guess we're not doing that one. There's one there though. So we'll go ahead and grab that then. Sorry if I upset you, big boy, but your friend was in the way. And he just wouldn't leave. In fact, he couldn't leave. He was trapped. A lot of the big boys over here. Alright, nothing really up here, it looks like. We got our water source again up here. Yeah, that's the one we're gonna have to come to. Or this one. I believe there's a cave entrance in here somewhere, isn't there? Maybe not. Maybe so. Maybe not. I always thought the vines always meant there's a cave entrance, but I guess they're, well, sort of. Maybe it's a explosive rock one. We have impure oil here. I hear you. Are you below or above? Probably below. Maybe. If there's a way in there. Hmm. Must be above. So if that's the case, we'll go over here. Okay, good. We got more quartz. Grab that while we're out here. Yeah, it's probably above here. Hmm. There's a spitter. Hey, spitter. Thank you for the remains. Another Mercer sphere, that's fine.
hum a simple melody at the effigy, yet we hear no harmony. It covers the temple in bones and organs and limbs, yet ignores our bleeding wounds. Scripture is needed, consume.
A familiar pattern is emerging in your brain.
Ow.
Please assess yourself for signs of concussion. If necessary, a replacement pioneer will be dispatched. Work must continue. Replacement delivery schedule estimate. Error, years.
Error, years. Thank you, Ada. I will definitely consider having myself replaced by the replacer from Xbox, or not Xbox, from Call of Duty. Well, technically now Xbox, but sir, I'm gonna have to come down there and get your meat. Is there an easier way down? Yeah, probably right here. Ow. Okay, we made it across. We got another blue power slug, so now we can get it to 100%. Okay. No, climb please. I didn't want to fall. I was guessing there's a way up here. Oh, crud. If I fall from here, I'll probably die. Which, in fact, is fine, I guess. Or not. Some barrel nuts. Where's Lizard Doggo at? I haven't seen any. I hear a hog, though. Or two. Sir, I need your meat, please. Thank you. What are you even protecting over here? Something I already got? Probably. Copper. Lizard Doggo! Doggo with long name. No, this one's gonna be... Fred. Good job there, buddy. What's over here? Probably death. Iron ore there. I don't need any of that. Unless it's blocking a tunnel. Coal? We really don't need this either, but it could be blocking a tunnel. And it's not really. Okay. I guess I can see if this one's blocking a tunnel. Kinda looks like it is, in fact. Oops. Or it's not, and just wanted to fool me. Like Penn and Teller. Ooh, we got more sulfur. That we could always use. For right now, anyways. I don't see a way through there. We probably have a way down over here, it looks like. Ow. I'm probably in trouble, aren't I? Okay, now I know I'm in trouble, because I don't think I have anywhere else to go. Oh yeah, I do. Now we're in trouble. I am so glad we don't lose anything. Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and put this in there. Let's see, we're at 46, we're freaking 4 shy. Dang it. Okay. Alright, so we're gonna boost this. Not that one, this one. Yeah. There we go. Double the output, because it definitely is. Yeah, that one is using that, so that's great. Alright, now you look like you are producing well. Not bad. Okay. So we probably want to bump those to Mark II. Just to be able to get that going faster. Okay. Alright, it is actually coming in hot and fast now. Well, that's a little better. So is this one. Lift 2 needs 10 reinforced plates. Okay. So, are we getting somewhere with our reinforced plates? Yes, we are. Mark 2 that up. Mark 2 that one up. In fact, I'm going to Mark 2 this. And I might Mark 2. Actually, well, yeah, we're going to Mark 2 that one. As well as that. I think I gotta go below to fix that one though, don't I? No, I don't. Was it over here that needs a Mark 2 to... Maybe not. That's fine. Mark 2U. Okay, that is a Mark 2 there. That is as well. That is Mark 2. And that is Mark 2. Okay. Okay, that's the one that turns this into that. Okay. Which we have another... that much. Let's check our stuff. We're at 61. We have enough to put 55 in you. So you're 115, you're gonna be 109, that's fine. 121. 119, that's fine. There we go. So now I do know there was a... Ooh, it got really dark in here. I wonder if it's storming out. If it is storming, guys, and I cut out, it's... just so you know, that's, you know. Alright, let's see. Oh, we need just the cables. Which actually I wanted to build anyway, so let's go up and do that. Actually, we're not going up anywhere, we're gonna do it right here. Because this is that. Okay. So, constructor. To there. That's fine if it's Mark 1 for now. And you are going to be cables. And you are gonna go right here. Cool. That's what we want. Keep this bad boy going. Right. We needed the Caterium for that, though. Okay. I'm glad this is doing its job. Because we will need that. In the long run, that is. Alright, so what I would like to do now is apparently toggle build mode, because yeah. So we're gonna go out to 10. Come on, creature. That's a stupid bird. Thank you for moving. I'm glad I didn't have to do anything. Alright, so we might have to expand this a little bit in one way, shape, or form. But we're gonna get rid of this as well. We really don't need that to be in here. There, we cleared that out. Okay. Alright. So, what we need to do is get enough rods, pretty much. And concrete, but we're gonna grab that quick. And then rods. And then wire. Okay, that should be enough of everything. No, it's not. We don't have enough plates. Now we should have enough. Okay, we do. There's that. Okay, we need to go another. There we go, just so I know it's there. Okay, so now, hopefully I didn't use up everything I needed. I did not. Okay. And we look pretty good other than that, so there. And we're still good there, so let's move it out to there, I think. No, we're gonna make it even with the square. Right there. Isn't it beautiful, guys? Oh, look at that. And click. Looks like giant zippers. And connect. And just like that, we have the first stage.
Project assembly initialized. Congratulations, Pioneer. The space elevator will now automatically connect with the Project Assembly orbital platform. Project assembly is divided into phases, each of which require the delivery of project parts, such as smart plating, via the space elevator. Subsequent phases unlock access to new tiers with more advanced technologies to construct, automate, explore and exploit. It is time to be honest. This project is part of the Save the Day program, the largest united undertaking in human history, destined to save us all. Earth is in peril and only Fix-It pioneers offer hope for survival. Fix-It is counting on you. Humanity is counting on you. Do not let Fix-It down.
Okay then. Alright, so we have that fixed and put up there properly, that is. So we need smart plating. Okay, so doing okay on that stuff. Okay, so we have that. We're gonna need to make rotors. Okay, so we can actually make rotors. Um, what am I looking for? Oh yeah, we need to do this first. Okay, so we can actually put that into here. There we go. Make some more biofuel. I don't know what I'm looking for here. Other than my mind, maybe? Okay, we can put that back. Oh, this is what I was trying to do. There we go. And we can put that in there. Put that in there. And put that in there. Okay, now we just need to make rotors. Which actually, I need to make it a better way up here. At least for now. For now, I'm gonna use that. There we go. So you're building those. So that's that. We could make a splitter on here. And put another one of you. Oh, we're gonna need those though. So we need to make 4 on our own. Which means we need to grab some of those. Okay, we need to make 4 rotors. Where are the rotors? Where are the rotors? Oh, I see them. Technically, I could just finish this. Okay, that's fine. Don't know why it does that. Makes it so you can't see them all. So we're gonna build the last few too, because we're gonna need more than what we have, because we need to process these then. That's good enough. We're gonna launch this. Probably make one more so we can make a third.
Milestone reached. The Fix-It jump pad combines high technology and innovation for optimized factory traversal and an ideal travel experience. Clarification. Ideal travel experience not guaranteed, individual results may vary. Pioneers are responsible for all workplace accidents resulting from jump pad usage.
Okay. So I also want to build one over here then too. There, now we have one on each side. Alright, so yeah, this is our rods. Actually, we should probably put you on the other side. We're gonna do a splitter here. And you are going to be smart plating. No, you are going to be rotors. And then we need one of you. And I don't care if it's Mark 1 on this one for now. Four per minute, so that's fine, I guess. So we're gonna get phase 1 done. You guys are not getting enough, are you? Okay, it is this one. Because he's not given enough iron ore, is that it? Is that better? That looks like it's better. Yeah, he's making 60 a minute now. And really, we probably could just do this. And then we can probably just do that. Because he's making 30 a minute, which is what that's taking. So we don't even need that going in there then. So that one's actually going up on both sides. We could have saved a little space by only doing that once. So let's just take a look at what he's feeding. So he's feeding into this one, 12.5 a minute, 15 a minute, and 15 a minute. So reality is, because this is here, it's gonna take from one of these two. I mean, we are now on Mark II on those, which is fine. So if I really wanted to, I'd almost have to put this at Mark III, or Mark II, or that's 120 a resource. We almost have to boost this to keep up with the demand, because that's pushing out 60. And that's taking in 60. That's only taking in 30, so it's only getting half. So, I mean, let's go get our drill from our box, and we could make a second one. We have a power shard. Just realized. Things are glitching. Oh, that's copper. We want iron. So the drill is not going to work. Do we have iron over there, or is this also copper over there? I think it's iron, isn't it? Yeah, it is. So we're going to have to run that over here. Yes. Oh, excuse me. And then I do know we have this over here as well. I'm going the wrong way to get through. Because I wanted to get in here and grab the iron. I think that's, yep. And we can drop the iron into this guy too. No, that's concrete. We can drop the iron into this guy too. Nope. We can drop the iron into this guy too. Okay. But reality now is we can do 90 a minute, and that'll keep up. That'll definitely keep up now. I did not want to take the ore out of that. There you go. So we did have an extra, so that's good. So this bad boy is going a little faster. So now we don't have to worry about making a drill for over there yet. We will eventually. But for right now, it's fine. So we're gonna just drop this back in here. There we are. I don't know why it's stopping me from moving. I can't go over. Like, I don't know what's going on with the game. They broke something. Hmm. Okay, we're doing okay on that yet. How much do we have in here now? We're sitting at 100, okay. Flashlight. That would be better for us. So, let's see. We're gonna need to make smart plating from these, right? So, another assembler. And you're gonna be smart plating. And so we're getting it from there and there. Okay. That's fine. We're gonna put you here and connect you. And we blew our grid. I had a hunch that was gonna happen. So we're gonna drop another that in there. Gonna go ahead and find where I connected the other one. Right there is where I connected that one. So that's not gonna work. Gonna go ahead and do that. Gonna go ahead and connect you to here and then go here. And then go ahead and connect you up. And turn you back on. So now we're making more. Okay, you're at 34. Let's throw 50 in you. You're at 28. Let's throw 50 in you. Throw another 50 in you, and throw another 50 in you. Let's go ahead and get some more trees and stuff. I don't have any on me, dang it. Let's see if that'll last. Oh. There was some fuel left in there, but I need to take just a second. That's good enough. What trees? There weren't any trees here before, were there? I'm gonna cut this big boy down. 32 wood from him. That sound good? Game sounds good, alright, thank you. Alright, there we are. Oh, there's another bigger one. That's what I was trying to do. That looked like it should have been a node, but I guess not. Alright, I don't know why I went up to do this. We gotta do it here. Alright, so we're gonna make all the biomass we can, and then we're gonna turn it into solid biofuel in the processing machine thingy. Perfect. So we're gonna have 660 once we throw this in here. Yep. Transfer all. There we go. That's what we needed. Let's get that sped up. That's a little better. Okay, I'm not worried about that. This, on the other hand, probably a little bit. Okay, so you only take 15 per minute. Okay, that's not gonna work. Splitter. From there to there, and then from there to there. Let's see if that works. That one's going. Hmm. Too short. Okay, so that's not gonna work at all then. Go default, I guess. Okay, that's fine. I guess what I could do is increase the output the other way, I guess, but or we just do it that way. We found our way. Mark 1 is fine. And then we need a merger. And we only have enough for Mark 1, so that's fine. Okay, you have 4 on you. We're gonna put another one of you right here. That way we can do that. Because we definitely needed to get that pushing more because it's starting to fall behind. Because those are taking 60 a minute. And we were only producing 30 a minute. So now this is actually full-time running. In which we should have probably just moved everything over here for that. Less cramped. In fact, I think that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna leave that there. But we're gonna move this stuff over here so it's less cramped. So we're gonna do a smelter. And put it right here. And we're gonna do our belt. We're only gonna do Mark 1. That's fine. Okay, and then we're gonna do the wire from here. Go ahead and put you there for that. Copper. So then we're gonna do a couple of constructors. Alright, we're gonna do this one first because we need to change it to wire. And then we can do this and do it. Whoa, apparently we're gonna just jump off the edge. And we're gonna do that. And then we're gonna have a splitter. That's gonna go from there to there. And a splitter that's gonna go from there to there. Alright, so now, Mark 1. Clean this up. That way we are much nicer looking. And then we will put a merger probably right here. you to line up with that, please. That way we can do that where we want it. We're gonna go about there with it. And then we're gonna do a splitter there, just so we have it lined up properly. Actually, we're gonna take you and send you out that way. We're gonna go about there with it. And then we're gonna do a splitter to line up with you, so that everything is properly lined up. And then we're gonna take you and go straight with you and go like that. So now we have those lined up. Now we need to do power there and there. So now those should, in fact, be enough to help get that to grow. So at least now we have it properly going. And you, I think I'm gonna cut you down in half, actually. I wanna do 15 per minute. Yeah. That's fine for now, because we have a lot of cable now, and we still are going to need a lot of this. So we want that to grow a little bit. We're doing 30 a minute here. We're doing 30 a minute here. And we're doing well there. Okay. That is what I like to see. So now how are we doing with stage 1's completion? What are we missing? Nothing. We're at 41. I didn't put a thing on the end of this, did I? I'm gonna go ahead and just feed it in. Might as well, for now. Up until it's ready to be done. Okay, we're halfway there. Living on a prayer. Yep. Alright. So rotors, how are the rotors doing? Rotors. Rotors, how are you doing? You're not. Now you are. 100 a minute is what we need for these. So we're only getting 50 a minute. So really we need 1.5 times it. Okay. So really, actually, we should be okay. So we just need 2 more. So just about a minute. Okay, you are out of screws as well. Okay, we got 1 more to do, and then we're gonna throw it in a standby. Now, let's pull it down, seal it. Phase 1 complete.
Welcome to the Project Assembly Pioneer Progress presentation. Congratulations, the Phase 1 project part shipment is now ready for delivery. On delivery, Phase 1 will be completed and the distribution platform will be constructed. After completion of Phase 1, the technologies of Tiers 3 and 4 will become available in the hub. Highlights are automated power, steel production, personnel transportation, and many more. Completing Phase 2 of project assembly is your next main objective. New project parts will need to be produced and delivered to the space elevator as you have done previously. Continue to construct, automate, explore and exploit for a better fix-it future. Phase 1 of project assembly completed. This is only the beginning of project assembly, the first step towards saving the day. You have performed adequately so far. Reminder. Not only is Fix-It saving humanity, it is saving all of Earth, including kittens and puppies. It is statistically likely that you appreciate the continued existence of kittens and/or puppies. Continue the work for their sake. Continue the work for Fix-It. It is time to start the work on Phase 2 of project assembly.
There we go. So now we have the capabilities to do more. Alright, we are definitely getting this one done right now. Okay, we're partway there. Let's just go grab our wrong one. We do need from here. There we go. There's 400 more. And then we're gonna need from upstairs. All of those and all of those and some of those. Because we need coal power ASAP. There we go. So now all we need now is just the rest of the rotors. We'll let this build up. Grab a few of those so we can just turn some into screws. Kind of help it along just a little bit. Okay. Alright, let's just crank these out. Alright, we got those out. So now, I knew there was hiding things. I don't know why it does that. Alright, let's go ahead and throw the rest of what we built into there and then see where we're at with the ones upstairs. So we are sitting at some. Okay, we only need 5 more. Oh, that was plenty. And 5.
Milestone reached. Power production can now be fully automated by burning coal, which has been added to the resource scanner. Water is also necessary to run the coal-powered generator and will require a network of pipelines to be transported from a water source. To assist with locating and identifying water, Fixit has compiled this guide. Water is a somewhat reflective liquid and it may have thick vegetation growing nearby. To test if something is water, try touching it. If it is not solid and does not corrode your suit, it is probably water.
Oh. Alright, let's get these. Yeah, thrown in here is fine. Okay, we're definitely going to have to up our productions. But we also need to start getting coal power. So, I don't know where we're ever going to find coal. It wouldn't be that convenient, would it? My only problem is we're going to actually have to run water from a ways away. There we go. Of course it's in pier. Let's go ahead and get... guess let's start that one. Okay, we only have 24, that's fine. Okay, we can build modular frames already. Okay, good. Come on. I don't know what's going on with this today. They broke something. Yeah, they broke something. I can't move it to where I need it to. Took me that many tries to open up that. Okay. We have plenty of this. Let's just get it out. And we're gonna need like 1,000 of that. So we grab that. Okay. What? Huh? Yeah, what about it? No. Waif wants me to make a pen holder, which we already have that there. No. And there's another one there. No. Okay, let's see. Just a minute. I want to check something. Okay. And our delivery is back. So now we can put this back in and get it going. There's that. Okay. There we go. All right. Well, my friends, I think this is a good spot. We did a lot already today. I have to go run some errands. So we're gonna save our game here. And yeah. So I want to thank you guys for watching. If you haven't yet, hit that like and that subscribe button, and I shall be back on tomorrow. Alrighty. And thank you for watching, and you guys have yourself a wonderful day, and I shall see you in the next one. Bye for now.